Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, you know what? I'm going to go through all these PRs and we're going to discover which ones are true and which ones are not. This one, though, I thought was absolutely hilarious. Opinion: Meghan is now carrying Prince Harry completely. The Duchess is the only media player in the relationship. With Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Have you ever noticed it's Kate Middleton, but Meghan is always Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex? That's your first clue that this is Meghan's PR team putting this out, or even Meghan herself. While Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, might have raised a glass of her branded as ever. Oh, I made this way too small for myself. Sorry. Rosé to toast an unexpected new deal with Netflix. What do you mean it was unexpected? She begged and pulled that golf ball through that hose. Her husband should realize that his own media career is now finished. Harry never had a media career. Like, what are you talking about? Harry was never a media person, never had a media career, and neither did Meghan for that matter. But Meghan is now carrying Prince Harry completely. So does that mean they've gone through all his mom's money? Does that mean they've gone through all? Yes, they have. They have completely wiped out all their money. 100%. Look at the nude harlot there. And they have no skills. They have no way of making any money. None. None. She's been exposed for what she is. She's certainly not a star. Certainly not a media star. She's a naked harlot that belongs. Well, I don't even know if she can. I don't even doubt she could even yacht anymore. She should just go down to Times Square, pull up a corner. Is Meghan now carrying Prince Harry? Is Meghan now carrying Prince Harry completely? Shall we begin? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Greedy has spent all the money and there's none coming in. So this would be their archwell. This would be everything. There's nothing coming in. It's all gone. Knight of Pentacles. There's Harry. There's Harry. Two of Wands. Yeah, they have zero plans. Nothing in the future. Not even any plans. So she says, you know, we have to know this about Meghan by this point, that well, no, like anything she says, you can't trust, right? So she says, I'm doing this Christmas special, whatever. What if Netflix says no? That sounds like a terrible idea. Then what? Who's she going to go to next? The Hierophant and Temperance. They just really are trying to get a better deal going. I'm going to say the Hierophant is Netflix. Because Netflix here is sitting on the throne and is basically teaching her and schooling her about things. And here we have the offer, right? And it wasn't I think it's a half in, half out offer. They wanted half in, half out. They thought it was with the royal family. They got half in, half out with Netflix. So they still have some things to finish up with this, part two. I think that's why they rushed it, and then it'll be done with the contract in September. And this is them half in, half out, meaning this is the first look. To me, that's what that card is definitely saying. The High Priestess, Harry's not saying anything. I'm almost getting I told you so. I told you so. I think Harry has checked out. He's being awfully quiet. He's not saying anything. He just kind of standing back and watching things. Two of Pentacles. Well, yeah, this is a big, big distraction. Here we have on top of the Two of Wands. Her only bet right now is those children. And we did that Christmas reading, and yeah, she's going to pull out the children. Five of Swords on top of the Hierophant. This is Netflix bullying her. Netflix definitely has the upper hand here. And I think she's being schooled quite harshly. The Moon, yeah. All of these PR, they're all veiled and distractions and what's really going on. Four of Swords in reverse. I'm going to say that, like, Harry never had a media company. And now that she's the only one, I'm saying that last year when they said, oh, they're, separating their business interests and everything, I think that was the start of negotiations. And I think with this Four of Swords, this there's something else going on here. Absolutely something else going on here. I'm going to say that, I'm going to say it out loud, I think there's some strong mental illness going on here. Ten of Wands in reverse. I think we are going to be unburdened by their marriage quite soon. When people argue, oh, you keep saying they're going to get divorced, they're going to get divorced. First of all, you have to be really careful of your language, because a divorce only happens after the papers are signed. Before then, you are separated. And so the divorce actually might take years, right? You look at Brad and Angelina, I think they went on 10, 11 years before they were divorced. So we might even be looking at a very long separation before the actual divorce is done. Are they separated right now? I'm not the only reader that says yes, and they have been for quite a while. I think they officially separated shortly around his 40th birthday last year. And I think they come together to make a show of that they aren't separated. My cards and many other people have read that they have been separated for quite a while, and they get together for business reasons. Also, I think that as soon as this Netflix deal is over and done with, that's what this Ten of Wands here is in reverse. I think that's when we'll start to see louder and louder indications that these two are no longer lovers, that they may have some business interests that are still entangled. They've got, two countries to divorce through. They've got children that have special considerations, being in the line of succession, etc., titles, etc., etc. I don't think this is going to be a quick divorce. I think this is going to be one of those separations that will take quite a while and will be a blockbuster. Honestly do. Six of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Death upright. Three of Pentacles and Seven of Cups and Nine of Cups. I think they're just waiting for Charles to pass and see what's in that inheritance, and seeing what kind of options they have. Again, I think everything that they do is an illusion and confusion, and I think that's their next step, is they're just kind of waiting for that to see what's going to happen. Is this her and her rosé? Is this going to be their ticket out of this mess? I think that's what, I believe that's what Harry's counting on. Well, and the clock agrees with me. This is everything in the past has just gone to shit. And now they've got some other kind of, I think they're waiting for they've got plans around the king. And you have to remember, everyone says, oh, everything will go to William. Charles has private funds Not everything's going to go to William. All the monarchs have private funds. They have private homes that they actually own outright. How much of that's going to go to Camilla? They've got their own private bank accounts. Like, how do you think William and Catherine are paying for a lot of their private upgrades and whatnot? I think that's what they're waiting for. I'm wondering if Harry has some kind of trust fund through his dad. And that's just kind of what they're waiting for. What a convoluted mess. What a bloody mess. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. Fare thee well.